Community Chest, and we're very honoured that we are in partnership for them, and we have mutual benefits and we use each other's skills, don't we? So
Certainly. Have your calendar or anything?
that's calendar. It's a food calendar, but not a rude food calendar. It's actually to celebrate 20 years of hospice care in Basildon and Thurrock. I care very passionately about the people of Thurrock, having been born in Thurrock and lived in Thurrock for the majority of my life, which is why on a personal level I really think the Thurrock Community Chest is absolutely fabulous. In terms of the hospice working with the charity, with Thurrock Community Chest, St Luke's Hospice really cuts across the entire divide, and it cuts across the entire divide of Thurrock in supporting people. And I just want to say thank you to Pat and to Carl and to the trustees of the Thurrock Community Chest. It's a real privilege for the hospice to be associated with the good people of Thurrock, so thank you so much.
For the Mayor's Fund, over the last, it must be 8 or 9 years, it must be.
10.
10?
Yeah.
But I think it was just after they started that they started helping us.
That's right.
And I don't think we would have survived without them, because it's very difficult to get funding when you've got to pay someone a wage and pay for a pool. You only get funding for projects. And without the Mayor's Fund, selling the raffle tickets and getting our leaflets done for us as well, we wouldn't have survived. So I'd like to thank you very, very much. You've done wonders.
Well done. Thank you.
I'm the other chap that Liz Hosford spoke about. 16 months ago, I was lying in a hospital bed 2 weeks away from death. And that was told to me by the doctor after I had the liver transplant. Not before, thank God, because I wouldn't have made it. But here I am, 16 months later. I've raised a bit of money in my time mainly for Basildon Hospital. I've done about £4,000 there. And I'm going to the World Transplant Games, and 16 months ago I was dead, and it's just extraordinary, and I'm here. And for once I needed a bit of money to help pay for the costs of going to Australia, which are quite phenomenal, as you can imagine. And this has come completely out of the blue, really. Although I did apply for a grant, I didn't expect anything at all. And this has been truly wonderful, and thank you ever so much, everybody, for doing so. Thank you.
Thank you.
Before you come on, they say everything you want to say, you've got nothing left to say. When we had this idea 10 years ago, and it wasn't only my idea.
Oh.
Yes, you said it was. Yes, it was. Sorry, it was only my idea. But we had to have people driving it forward with us. And Bruce and Pat have been with us from day one. They thought it was a good idea. And without those two people, this would never have happened. So I want to congratulate Bruce and Pat for their stickability and sticking with me. And
You've no idea.
other people have left and moved on and done different things, but they're the two solid cornerstones of is it cornerstones?
Yeah.
Foundations
That'll do nicely.
of the community chest. And I never thought we'd last 10 years. I thought we'd last a couple of years, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it's down to the generosity of local businesses who have seen the benefit of it. And what's unique about the community chest, and you don't get that with any other charity, is that we raise money in Thurrock, and groups in Thurrock, no matter what they are, providing they're a not-for-profit group, can access those funds. And it's opened up a fund of money that we've seen tonight for groups that wouldn't have dreamed that they could access money and raise funds in the way that they do. The draw is a fantastic invention. We're in our 10th year next year, and those 8,000 tickets, or the 4,000 tickets, or the 7, that is actually £8,000 or £4,000 or £2,000. That's real cash money that you can raise for your group. And as we've seen over the last 10 years, we're getting new groups all the time, and we want people to come and ask us for money. We want to give people money. It's the people of Thurrock's money, and we want the people of Thurrock to spend it, because everybody in this room, I'm sure, is as proud of Thurrock as I am. And that was one of the reasons why we set this charity up. We've helped loads of people, individuals and groups, and I wanted to say a big thank you to the people that have supported us, all of our sponsors. But most of all, I wanted to say thank you to you, the groups that have supported us year in, year out, sold the tickets, got involved, helped us be the sort of group and the outward focused community group that we are. And this is our way of of saying thank you to you. So there's no such thing as a free lunch or a free reception, because you've all had to say something for us. But we do thank you for that, and Pat and Bruce and myself are very proud of what we've achieved, and we intend to go on and on and on, and we won't make any apologies for that. So thank you for coming. We hope you've had a good evening. Continue to have some food, there's some left, and network amongst yourselves, because that's another opportunity. You've got to talk to one another. And there are other opportunities, funding opportunities here as well. The Thurrock Thames Gateway Development Corporation, they've got bags of money. They're just dying to give to different groups. They've got their own fund. There's Neil Spate over there and Julia. They're very keen to talk to groups that need funding for projects. And we will collaborate with them as well. So there are funding opportunities that people are not aware of. And so that's it really. Have a good evening. Enjoy a journey home if you're leaving now. But thank you very much for your support over the years. If you've just joined us, stick with us, because together we can grow this and make it a really fantastic charity. We're already the premier charity in Thurrock, and we want to be the best in the area.